Okay, folks, here's the first cookie from the cookie jar. It's called Zoom, Tiny Zoom. Can you see that it's zooming in really slowly? Well, if you can't, then I made it slow enough. And that is the whole point of slow zooms. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, I screwed up on the audio, so I'm going to try to do it again. Okay, we're going to do a slow zoom on this clip right here. Okay. And it's 10 seconds long. It's basically this clip here, and 1 second per percent is what the slow zoom is roughly. 1 second, and on the scale here, 1%, 1 second. So this is 10 seconds long. So we're going to need 10% of this. It's at 100% now, so we add 10%. So it'll go to 110 over here. And in the beginning it's 100%. Now, I think here's where I screwed up. I added, I pointed to the beginning and I added 10% right there, and that's wrong. So we're going to take that off from what I remember. So, get it down to 100% right there. Okay, and that's the beginning. Now what we do is click on the keyframe, which is that diamond symbol right there, and that puts a keyframe down here in the beginning. You can't see it; it's right in the middle of the clip, but it's there. And now we move the cursor basically to the end of the 10 seconds. And we add 10% to 100%. 10 seconds of 100. 10% is 10, so it's 110% that we add at the end. And again, it automatically added a keyframe right here. So that's it. That's about the size of it. Now, if we're going to play it back, if I remember right, and watch these trees right here. We're zooming in 10%. So you're going to see by the trees that we are actually zooming in on this picture. We're zooming in 10%, and there it is. It's done. We are completely done. Okay, a couple of comments on this before I close up here. It's slow zoom is one of the cookies, one of the edits that, slow zoom is best for your videos. But, experiment. Longer, slower, faster. Find what you like for your particular clip that you're working on in your editor. I use CapCut, but most editors you can do the same thing. Yeah, basically the length, I kind of figured out mathematically. 1% per minute. I'm sorry, 1% per second is a slow zoom. Use 1% for 2 seconds if you want really slow zoom. You can figure it out by experimenting, and that's what I did, And also you can use it on cutaways, overlays, you know. I got more cookies coming explaining what cutaways and overlays and all those things are. And of course you can in the comments ask, and I will let you know these things with more cookies in my one cookie series. I love it. Yeah, so it's a small tiny edit, zoom on a clip here and there, but subconsciously the viewer, if they don't see the zoom, they think, they still think, that's interesting, whatever he's talking about, and that's the whole point with the slow zoom. If you put a fast zoom, well, then it's just a zoom, the audience says, oh, he's zooming, whoopee. I've seen zooms before. But these, they can't really see because they're slow. Anyway, it's interesting, and there's more cookies coming. Keep an eye out for them. This is the very first cookie I'm giving away in this new series that I'm doing. For small little edits that will tweak your video, and believe me, it works. I have found that by putting slow zoom here and bloody there. Last video where I introduced slow zoom, I used it, and I don't know, I got more comments than ever. Okay. That's it. Go to my playlist and watch my other videos, and keep an eye out. I'm going to make a new playlist for this one cookie series, I call it. Editing tips, little editing tips. Not complicated at all. Okay, see you next video. Old Newbie out.